Just us being poised. Fortunately, this group has been in many situations for the past 3 years of late game situations. Had some playoff experience last year. We kind of understand what it takes, kind of understanding the game, understanding how the game is being called, or just paying attention on a little thing, how many timeouts you have, if you're in a bonus or not, little things like that is very important down the stretch. And I think we did a really good job of that tonight and keeping our composure. Yep.
It is what it is, but how physical was the game
today? For me, it wasn't as physical as any other game, in my opinion. It seemed more physical because they called more fouls. That's kind of our style of basketball, is to be physical. We did a poor job of complaining a lot as a team, in my opinion. If we want to be one of those physical teams, we can't be physical and complain. That's something I would take away from this game. Just continue to keep our composure, no matter if the fouls are going for us or not, because, they called 60 fouls tonight, so we got a lot of foul calls for us too. So that's the only thing I would say about this game.
Wendell, what are those conversations like in the huddle when you guys are coming back in a timeout or something? You guys are trying to keep your composure at the moment. A lot of different voices speak up. What are those conversations like?
I definitely give a lot of credit to our vets and KCP and Kojo. They bring a sense of calmness when it comes to those situations. KCP can't turn up sometimes when it comes to talk to the refs or whatever, but he kind of has that right. Been in this league for a long time, knows a lot of these referees personally. So, that's one thing. But as a group, when someone kind of goes outside of our line, we do a really good job of not just those two, but everyone's kind of pulling that person back in, whether that's Jay Suggs, whether that's me, whether that's Goga. Like, we have a really good relationship where we're able to be real with one another and just tell each other, like, you tripping right now, bro. Like, it's just the first quarter. It's all go. It's just second quarter. Well, we're winning still. There's no reason to be mad. So that's the beauty of our group, is that we can have those conversations with one another.
Now that you've had a couple games of it, what changes for you when you're playing next to Goga versus when you're playing as like the 5?
Learning to stay spaced. I got a tendency of running towards the basket on the offensive end, kind of clogging the paint a little bit. But understanding that Goga is a roller. When he sets screens, he's going to roll. Understanding that I have to stay spaced to give our guards room to get downhill. So that's kind of the biggest difference on the offensive end. And defensively, he's a guy who just, he's a enforcer inside that paint. He cleans up the glass really well, blocks a lot of shots. He's a competitor. So, he makes that side of the ball very easy. Whenever I'm guarding quicker guards or things like that, guys who like to spot up and shoot threes, me running them off the line, I know Goga will be behind me, and then I'll help him if he comes over to help me.
Do you feel like it's a little easier for you to let it rip from 3 when you're playing 4? Are you a little more free to do that?
Yeah, for sure. With Franz drawing so much attention and Jay Suggs, when they get downhill, usually my man is the one to go. Because I haven't started the year off so well shooting from the 3, so guys are leaving me open. So the thing is just to let it rip. As a group, whenever we're open, just shoot it. So yeah, that's kind of how it's going right now.
Wendell, your defense has obviously been a hot topic of conversation amongst the entire team, but tonight you guys were, I think, just for the second time in franchise history, recorded at least 10 steals and 10 blocks.
Yeah.
What does that say about the way you guys are playing as a collective on this side?
That's our identity. We say that to each other going into training camp, that that's one side of the ball that we can't control, because all that is effort and communication. And all throughout training camp, throughout preseason, that's all we focused on is defense. The offense will come. We're all NBA players for a reason. We're all talented. We're going to have our hot nights. We're going to have our off nights. But defense is something that we can hang our hat on, and it travels. Every arena you go to, you may not like the rims, you may not like whatever the case may be, but defensively, you can control that, every game. So that's something we hang our hat on, and then whatever happens on the offensive end happens.